Milwaukee's the 1 seed. Miami the 8 seed. Milwaukee won game 2 after the Heat took game 1. Strus gets to the cup, lays it in. First points for Vincent, undrafted out of UC Santa Barbara back in 2018. Holiday gets into the paint, leans in, good hands by Bam Adebayo, getting another Heat deflection, and a look ahead by Love. Strus gets the layup in transition.
But he's able to spread the floor, an underrated defensive player. He's been outstanding as a starter here for these Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Butler, 3 for 3 from deep on the day. Pull-up jumper on the baseline is good. Butler so efficient in the playoffs. This is just the 5th game Adetokounmpo's missed in his playoff career. Holiday's 3 no good, and rebound by Martin. Martin with a step through and underneath to Butler, who's got 25 now. There again, you see Butler cutting, but Holiday retreats. Shot clock at 8. They go to Butler, and now Love. Timer at 4. Love driving at Lopez. Here's Strus with 1. Beat the shot clock with a triple.
And you have to stay home. Trust Brook Lopez to guard Kevin Love off the dribble.
Good defense by the Heat. Martin comes out of there with it. Ahead to Vincent. Strus. His 3 was blocked by Connaughton, but underneath is Martin, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Stay home. If Kevin Love makes a tough shot, that's fine. But to give up an open 3 to Strus off of that.
Strus has 7 points in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. He had 5 the entire first half, and those came really early on.
Hey,
only 2 challenges per game.
You're asking too many questions here, Dave. Let's focus on this Miami Heat.
University of Arizona math, I guess. Pass a little off the mark to Butler. And then Martin with the throwdown. Wow.
Wow. Martin, he's been outstanding. We talked about 15 points off the bench in both games. First in game 1 and game 2.
Mike Budenholzer told us that Giannis is making progress. Continues to say he's doing everything he can to make himself available, and that it's a collaborative decision between, obviously, as Butler hits a 3. We'll see Giannis on Monday.
And I also have a feeling that Giannis does what Giannis wants to do, and that he takes into consideration what everyone else is saying. And you also have to respect great basketball players' basketball IQ.
Butler drives, a finish with the left hand. 30-point game for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, 12 of 19, 4 of 4 from 3, 30 points. And you touched on him dealing with some serious pain. Martin with the rebound. Milwaukee has not had a lot of second chance opportunities. They did not have an offensive rebound until late in the first half. Kyle Lowry has had a terrific night off the bench.
What's going on?
Inside 2 minutes to go in the third. Bucks trying to stay within striking distance. Lowry has the defender on his hip and is able to score. He had no assists in the first half, 3 in the second half, and he had 26 in the first 2 games. Here's Oladipo in the paint. Milwaukee won game 2 after the Heat took game 1. Game 4 is Monday. Here's Duncan Robinson. Robinson again. He turns 29 years old today, and he's 4 for 4. Game 1 didn't play game 2. Did not obviously suit up for this game. We'll see if he plays in game 4. And obviously, if the Heat extend the lead, we may not see Butler back in the game. Good D by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bam Adebayo spinning, missing, and Martin sneaks in there to get the tip in.
I love Martin's game, even when you're not getting plays. Like, look, Connaughton does not box out. You're down 12.
Ingles back on the floor for him. Here's Robinson penetrating, got caught in the air and turned it over. He was right at the rim.
Yeah, he's got to shoot that, let Bam go get the offensive rebound if he doesn't like his attempt.
Oh, Martin with a great defensive play. Bud thought it was kicked. Layup on the other end for Oladipo. Mike Budenholzer on the floor, and I think he may have just gotten a technical. Rodney Mott trying to hold him off. Bud has now come on to midcourt.
He wants a technical between all the officials. He wants a technical from every one of them.
1-1. Loser of game 3 goes on to win the series 27% of the time, which would mean Milwaukee's in trouble if it loses, although, again, Giannis has missed 2 of the 3 games and could be back for game 4. Robinson penetrates and scores again. Duncan Robinson.
The slide on the floor.
At age 37, no less. Portis spotting up for 3. No good. For Milwaukee, as Bam goes down court with the arrow. Lays it in over Portis. They go to Portis on the block. Middleton. No good. Oladipo on the move. Goes right around Middleton for the easy layup.
I got you if you go. I know I was trying to set a screen for you. Caleb, bring the ball up. By yourself. By yourself. By yourself. By yourself. Get it, Kay. And one! Hell yeah!
And another bench basket.
If you're the Miami Heat, they believe that they can win 2 games. They can win 2 more games. And now you got to win 3 out of 4 if you're the Bucks. That's a daunting task.
Adebayo gets the basket. There were some people early on in his career in Orlando thought that he wasn't that type of player. He gets Oklahoma City, ends up winning most improved player. We see that all-star talent on full display. And then the injuries obviously became a huge story. Duncan Robinson shooting. A terrific story on his 29th birthday. Progress of Giannis Antetokounmpo and whether he can play on Monday night in game 4. He was injured. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter of game 1. Bruised his low back, returned for a little bit in the second quarter, then left for good with about 8 minutes to go in the first half. Did not play in game 2, did not play tonight as Martin hits another 3 for the Heat.
And now we get the OG himself, Udonis Haslem.
Oldest active player. He'll be 43 years old in June. Part of the rich tradition and history of not just the Miami Heat organization, but the city of Miami. Faced adversity many times in the playoffs, responded very well 2 years ago. Giannis was hurt in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Hawks. Missed a couple games in that series. Milwaukee obviously won. They had started to pump the brakes on the offense. But it's a great point on the defense. It certainly has to be better if they're going to get back on the right track Monday night for game 4. We'll see about Jimmy Butler, too. He's still hobbling. He didn't have to go back into the game, but Roz was told that he could have. The Milwaukee Bucks are 2 losses away from elimination. They fall to the Miami Heat 121-99.